7 months till Christmas, and I know a lot of people are going to love this video, and there's going to be people that do not like this video, and I'm sorry to the people that don't like it, but I am a Christmas person. I love Christmas, and yes, I am starting 7 months before Christmas to plan and budget and save early so that when it comes to the festive period, I can actually enjoy it with my son and enjoy the activities rather than consistently having that long list of things to do in my head, knowing that everything is done, everything is paid for, the money is there to have fun and enjoy life with, and I can actually just make memories with my child. So that is why I'm starting early. And if you are someone that starts Christmas early, let me know in the comments why you start early as well. Now, I also understand that it's going to be a lot of people that do not like to talk about Christmas so early, and that's absolutely fine. Come back to this a little bit later, maybe a little bit nearer Christmas, so that maybe you can get some little hints and tips there to help you on your way. But if you are a Christmas person like me, stay with me and I'm going to tell you what you can be doing over the next month. We've only 7 months left to go to Christmas. If you don't know me, my name is Rachel. I'm a solo mum to well, and on this channel I talk everything frugal living, wellness, decluttering, mum life, and everything else in between. And if you like that kind of thing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And today starts the Christmas countdown. And if you've been here long enough, you know that I love Christmas, and hopefully I do a lot of good Christmas content for you as well. So in today's video, I want to go through what I'm going to be doing over the next month with 7 months to go to Christmas to start my countdown to help me have a stress-free Christmas. So it is already the end of May. 5 months of the year have already gone. The next 7 is going to go very, very quickly. So let's get prepared. The first thing I'm going to do, and I say this in every single video, is to budget. And this month we are going to set the budget. So be able to set the budget, we are going to need to know what we need to spend money on over Christmas. Now, you can go absolutely extravagant and spend lots of money on lots of different things, or you can just go through the basic of what you need and set a budget on that. So for me, my budget is obviously going gifts for my family and friends. It's also to go for food, decorations, activities, any events we're doing, and anything else that may crop up in between. So those are really the 5 things that I'm going to be budgeting for. I then decide how much I want to spend on each particular category. So how much do I want to spend on gifts? Now, how I do this is I write down everybody I want to buy a gift for, and I write down how much they have as a budget for that particular gift. So my son will obviously have the biggest budget because he's my one and only, but then people like a friend of mine and my ex-husband and my mum and my brother won't have as high a budget. One, because they're adults and there's not much I can buy for them, and 2, I'd rather spend my money on my son and my nieces and give them something that they would want and see their face light up a little bit more than I would want to spend it on other things that maybe people will or will not want. So how much am I willing to spend on each person that I'm going to buy for? And then that is my gift budget. I then go through the food. Now, food is always a bit of a nightmare for everybody because we always overbuy. Those temptations, those chocolate things, those things that only come out once a year, we all buy them and then we buy way too much. And I'm victim to that too. I do that as well. And this year, my food box will be coming back. If you don't know what my food box is, go and check my Christmas playlist last year. But I'm going to be very mindful of what I actually put in there. So also, I do get a couple of takeouts over the Christmas period. I usually have one time over the Christmas period where my son and I have something called a yes day, which will go into a video in a few months' time. And I always get a takeaway for us at the end of that day. We also have a takeout on New Year if we do have New Year together, because obviously we split that with my ex-husband. So I always budget for any takeouts, and I budget for our main Christmas meal, and then I'm going to budget for our snacks. And this is where it usually goes wrong. So this year I'm going to set a particular budget of how much I'm going to be spending on all the food that we're going to need, and not promising at all, try to be very, very strict with myself. Also thinking of making some stuff and doing more baking to actually save a little bit of money. But we'll go into that in a future video. Then comes the decorations. So I'm going to be getting all my Christmas decorations down a little bit earlier this year, going through everything, throwing stuff away that is either broken or not wanted anymore, or it's just an odd one that I don't like anymore. Then I'm going to donate those to a charity shop, and then I'm going to put a budget on how much I want to spend on Christmas decorations, depending on what's left. So if I still got a lot left and I don't really need to buy anything, I won't be buying any decorations. But if I need to buy one or two little things, I'm going to set myself a budget for it. So this year I am planning on going to the NEC Christmas fair. I actually have my son this year, so I'm planning on taking him with me. I haven't been able to take him at all over the last few years, but I actually have him this year, so we're going to try and do that. So hopefully I'm going to set a little bit of a budget, and I'll be able to buy some little decorations there for my son and I. So I'm going to have a decoration budget, but it's not going to be as high as the rest of it. And then we have events. Now, we don't really go to any events. I'm self-employed, so it's just me. So I don't really go to any events. But I always put about a £50 budget on there just in case I'm invited to something. I've always got a little bit of extra money. And if I don't go to anything and I've got that left at the end of the Christmas period, I just put it in a savings for next year. And then the final thing is the activities. Having a child, of course, I'm going to be doing lots of different activities. We do go to Panto every single year. We go with my brother and his daughters, and this year my mum is coming as well. We also go to the cinema and we watch a film at the cinema. My son's getting a little bit older now, so visiting a big man is no longer something that we do. But we do other activities and other things together to make up for it and make our own little traditions. So there will be an activity budget. So I'll start looking into the things that we could do, the places that I want to take him, and I will set a budget for that particular event. So those are the things that I'm going to be doing. And then I will have a miscellaneous budget. So anything I may have forgotten, anything that crops up, I've got some extra money in there just in case. And again, like the events, if nothing crops up and I've got that money left at the end of the Christmas period, I will use some of it for the sales to buy some stuff in the sales for next year, but otherwise it goes back into the Christmas pot for 2027. So the first thing you want to do is set a budget of how much you are realistically and willing to spend over the Christmas period. Which leads me on to my second thing that we're going to be doing over the next month, is to start a savings challenge. Now, I do have a very old Facebook group that I'm not active in anymore because I got busy, but I'm willing to restart that Facebook group again and do a money saving challenge. So if you'd like me to do that, do drop a comment in the comment box below. I'll restart that Facebook group and I will do some money challenges for Christmas in that group. So do drop a comment in the comment box below for me. But there are many saving challenges that you could do. By some people just save the £2 coins they have every single week. You do the 1 penny challenge. There are lots of different saving challenges that you could do. You could even challenge yourself to do a Vinted challenge, so that you are going to be selling all your old stuff, unwanted items onto Vinted, and you're going to try and aim to get a particular target, which you're going to put towards your Christmas fund. So the second thing that we're going to be doing is setting a Christmas savings challenge. So you can do whatever you want to do, but if you'd like me to restart that Facebook group, let me know in the comment box below. The third thing I'm going to be doing is my decluttering challenge. Now, I declutter all the time, but like I just said, one of the saving challenges you could do is selling your unwanted items onto Vinted, trying to aim to get a certain amount of money in Vinted by a certain amount of time that you can use that money for Christmas. Now, obviously, there's all these things about tax and everything else, so do look into it and do a bit more research on Vinted when it comes to tax and whether or not you're going to be charged tax or anything like that. So do your own research on that one. But doing a decluttering of your home is a good idea, whether you're selling stuff or donating stuff or binning stuff. Because at Christmas time, you get a lot more stuff coming into your home, especially if you have kids, because they get presents from siblings, grandparents, aunties and uncles, cousins, friends, lots of different people buy kids presents. And if you've already overrun with stuff in your home now, think what it'll be like when Christmas comes. So have a day or take 10 minutes out per day to declutter a drawer, a toy box, or something that you can do very quickly, and you can throw things away, donate things, or try and sell them for your money saving challenge. And that way, not only are you making space in your home for more things that are coming in, but you're also making money as well. Now, I am going through a massive declutter again at the moment. I'm still in my son's room. I feel like that's the one that I declutter the most, because I feel like I get to the end of it and then we've got to start all over again, and it just never seems to end. But we're going through a massive declutter right now, putting a lot of things on Vinted, saving that money for the Christmas period. But not only will it help with Christmas, but it will also help clear your mind and help you think better. Decluttering is one very self-caring things that you could do. So set some time apart, maybe on a rainy day, that you're going to do some decluttering, or just 10 minutes a day to declutter your home and get rid of stuff that you no longer want or need. The fourth and final thing that I'm going to be doing with 7 months left to go to Christmas is start getting my Christmas planner ready. So you can either do this by buying an actual Christmas planner or just buying a notebook, and you can write in everything you need to know with that notebook. You can have a brain dump and write down lots of different ideas, traditions, movies you want to watch, activities you want to do, outfits you want to wear, presents you want to buy, or different things that you can just have one big brain dump of Christmas. And then you can split it all into categories like your budget, your saving tracker, your gift list. And if you've decided what you're actually going to buy, what the item is, where to buy it, how much it was, and whether or not it was more than your budget or not. That way you can keep a tally on your budget as well, and you can see who you've got items for already. So you can do that in a notebook, or you can buy a Christmas planner. Now, my Christmas planner, because I've been creating a Christmas planner for the last few months in between my little pockets of time, and it's almost ready. You can actually purchase my Christmas planner, which will have everything that I talk about over the Christmas period, so that you can plan your own Christmas and you can do it with me. So if you haven't got a Christmas planner, or you want to wait for mine, but you want to start writing things down, then just get a little notebook from like Home Bargains for like 69p or something, and just start writing little notes in, ready for when the Christmas planners come out. But it's really important to have a Christmas planner, because everything is right there, and you're not having scrap bits of paper or sticky notes everywhere trying to remember what you did. So having a Christmas planner all in one place is the best way to go. So I'm going to be doing that and writing down my brain dump first. I'm even going to be writing down like the movies that I want to watch with my son, the movies that I want to watch without my son, because I don't want him moaning about it. One of my favourite movies is White Christmas, and he will hate it, but I absolutely love that film. So just those little things that you can do over the Christmas period all goes into the Christmas planner. So it's not much to start with, but it's a great place to start. So with 7 months to go, you don't need to do an awful lot of stuff for Christmas, but making those small little steps and keep adding to them over the next few months is going to make your Christmas less stress and much more enjoyable for you and your family. So the first thing you want to do is set your Christmas budget. The second thing is start some kind of savings challenge ready for Christmas. The third thing is have a big declutter of your home. Donate, bin, or sell stuff so that you can put that money away for Christmas, and you can make more space in your home for when Christmas comes, and maybe if you've got kids, more presents come into the house. And finally, you're going to start your Christmas planner. So you're going to have everything in one place to make your life a little bit easier. So that is what we're doing at 7 months till Christmas. And then my next video will be 6 months till Christmas. And I can't believe we're already halfway through the year then. It's absolutely insane how quick things go and how fast life moves. But we are not that far away. It's going to go really, really quick. So if you have any other ideas what we can do 7 months till Christmas. So some things are a little bit too early to start. So what would you suggest with 7 months to go, apart from the things I've said, to start looking at now? I know you can start buying food now. I personally won't be buying food just yet, because if I start buying food now, I am going to be overrun with food by the time I get to Christmas, because I would just see all these bargains and put them away and not realize how much I've got. So I'm not starting my Christmas food yet, but if you were going to, then now is the time to start. Just check the date. A lot of the foods and cupboard foods don't actually run out until 2027. You could be doing baking as well, but I'll go into all that in the next few videos over the next coming months. But if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comment box below. And if you'd like me to restart my Solo Mum to One Facebook group with all the money challenges and more Christmas ideas, again, drop that in the comment box below and I can restart that next week. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm very excited for the Christmas content to start. It's one of my favourite times of year. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you know someone who loves Christmas just as much as we do, don't forget to share it with them as well. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos from me. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, or good evening. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.